Hello, everyone. This is Real Estate Reality, and it's funny that somebody moved the microphone on me. I was like, I'm not listening to my voice. What's going on with the sound? The sound engineer, you think he would tell me anything, Ashley, you know?
Hi everyone, I'm happy to be back. I am a licensed broker and investor. I'm going to take over for today because my dad's having some technical difficulties. I'm Samantha Saya. I want to take you behind the scenes of our boutique real estate office here on Long Island. We have a small operation, but it is designed that way to give maximum attention to not only our clients, but to our agents. It's important that both sides are well taken care of. We make sure we train our agents to be not only successful, but knowledgeable and helpful to our clients as well. As a buyer or seller, that is what you want. You want personalized service from a real estate firm like ours. We prioritize your needs and you get the attention that you deserve. My father and I guarantee that you will always be there to make sure that your goals are met.
So, if we tie your hands up, would you be able to talk?
No, I'm Italian. That's how it goes.
Holy cow, your hands were going all over the place. I can't wait till we have this on video.
Yep.
So, real estate is not for everyone. You know that, right?
Right.
There are certain attributes that a real estate agent or somebody that really wants to be in real estate have to have. And people don't realize it. There's people out there that think, oh, you know what, he's good looking. He's going to make a lot of money. She's good looking. They're going to make a lot of money. Appearance counts. The way you dress counts. Obviously, that's also very important. But you know what? Your work ethics counts the most. If you are not willing to work hard, if you're not willing to put in the time as a real estate agent, and it's not all about showing homes, folks. A lot of people think that you're a real estate agent and you're going to show homes and you're going to find buyers right away and you're going to find sellers right away. It doesn't work like that. No. It's really a lot of work to find the right people to become real estate agent. And I'll tell you why. Because unless you come with what we call in the business a sphere of influence, people that you know in your life that surround you, you're not going to be able to draw from anything. And you're going to have to go out there and do it on your own. So how does a brand new agent do it? Well, a brand new agent gets on the phone. Have you ever seen the movie The Wolf of Wall Street, Sam?
I have.
Okay.
Don't give anyone any spoilers.
Right. So in the movie, he starts out working telemarketing. He starts out having to make phone calls, calling buyers, trying to sell these.
They're cold calls.
Junk bonds he was selling, right? So, you don't necessarily have to do cold calls these days, but you have to do the warm calls, the calling the FSBOs, for sale by owners, the calling the expired listings, calling the stress. So you need to know that if you're going to get into real estate, one of the things that you're going to have to do is get on the phone. As I always say to people when I train them, the phone is your friend, right? So the reality of what it takes to be an agent is that you have to, work hard. So there'll be nights that we are out to dinner, right, Sam? And what happens? The phone rings, right?
Yeah.
It's either an agent asking for information or to have some questions answered, or it's a buyer that needs to buy that house. He wants to make that offer on a house that he saw 2 weeks ago that is probably already gone.
Right.
Right? And you're never off. As a real estate agent, I have to tell you that you're never off. The other problem is that a lot of people today don't take their education seriously. There's a lack of professional agents. And what I mean about a professional agent is an agent that knows how to discuss with people the pluses, the pros and cons of buying a house, how you go about making an offer. Those agents, there are not many out there. First of all, there's a huge majority of agents out there that are part-timers. And not that there's anything wrong with part-timers, because we do have part-timers at the Executive Group Realty, but our part-timers are so far above all of the other agents out there. The way that we train them, the way that we position them, the way that we teach them and mentor them and support them is amazing. Other part-time agents can't really compare to our part-time agents. So it's important that agents become professionals.
And something to think about, it's very easy to get your real estate license.
Oh,
So
geez.
the
Yeah.
majority of the general public has their license just to have it. So I'm glad we're letting you guys know what we do on a daily basis. Many people really think that we just, open doors. That's
Yeah.
about it. I'd like to talk about what really happens on a buyer's side when working with a buyer. I think that's important. As a buyer's agent, representing someone who's buying a house, they'll be the ones that are in charge of finding properties for their clients based on their criteria.
And you're busy now, right? You have a lot of buyers on your hands.
I have a ton of buyers.
Right.
I have a ton of buyers, and they are driving. I'm driving everywhere trying to help them.
Right.
So that's one of the things. You drive around, show your buyers homes. Let's talk about pre-qualification now. There's a difference between pre-qualification and pre-approval letters from a mortgage lender. Pre-qualifications are not pre-approvals. There's a difference. And if you get a pre-qual from someone, it's pretty much a piece of paper. It's just saying you spoke to a mortgage lender. It does not guarantee you that they reviewed your finances, that you're able to get a house.
It has a lot of stipulations.
Yeah. So this is without a lender reviewing your assets, credit, and income. That's a pre-approval letter. When they are reviewing your finances, that's what you want. It is your golden ticket into seeing properties nowadays and also putting offers in. Don't go looking at houses until you have that letter. The pre-approval letter, I'll say it again, pre-approval, not a pre-qual.
And you have a buyer right now that's giving
Who's
you a hard
messing
time,
with me.
right?
Yes.
They don't want to give you all that information, and you're just like, I'm not going to take you out.
Listen, if we're going out without a pre-approval letter, it's not just my time we're wasting, it's your own. You are wasting your own time because sometimes people have no idea what they are capable of affording and honestly can't afford. So that's what a pre-approval letter is. Get that if you're interested in seriously buying.
And a seller is not going to let you, a selling agent is not going to let you present an offer. So if you fall in love with a house and you need to have it and you're in competition with a lot of people, it's going to take you a couple of days to get a pre-approval letter. And if you don't have it, you're probably going to lose out on the house.
Yeah. And so there's also lenders can qualify you on a sense of figuring out your finances. They'll ask you the numbers. Me, as a realtor, I'm asking you about your goals, your timeline, what you're looking for. And guess what? If you are working with a lender and you have your pre-approval letter. So that's really what we do when we qualify our buyers. Difficulties in finding a home nowadays for first-time home buyers. I love working with them,
Right.
But also I hate it at the same time. You guys got to listen to your realtors. If you're buying your home for your first time, it's a lot of hard work. It's painful, but at the end of the day, I do love it.
Yeah. So that's what the buyer consultation is for, though. I used to not be into it so much, but now the buyer consultation, I think, is one of the coolest aspects of our business because you get to sit down with your client. Well, first of all, they're not your client; they're your prospects at that point, right? When you sit down with the buyer consultation, especially when I do it, they become clients right away because they see the value. And as real estate agents, we have to demonstrate value. We have to demonstrate that we're bringing something to the table. Otherwise, we are just like any other franchise.
Yeah.
We are just like any other big box.
If your agent's not doing that, there's
Right.
a problem.
And we're not a big box, right?
Right.
We are a boutique company. We take pride in the things that we do. We take pride in talking to our clients and giving them the personal attention that they would never get anywhere else. We want to make sure that, buying a house is very emotional, Sam.
Yes.
And we want to make sure that the buyer has a good experience.
Right.
So many buyers when they look for homes, they start looking their homes. Where they start? They start on the internet, right? They start on some of the big websites that promote listings that they really don't belong to them.
Right.
And instead of going into like Realtor.com, where those are direct, or MLS Long Island
Those
here,
are better.
Those are better. Those are more up to date. They're more accurate. So the multiple listing is a publishing company, really, that publishes realtors' information, realtors' listings. The listings that we have out there, they all go most of them, they go on multiple listing. Not all, but most of them.
It's our database.
Right, that's the database that we use to find homes that we don't have, okay? And that's what it really was about when we first started it. On Long Island, it's extremely hard to find a house right now, right, Sam?
Yes.
How many houses do you have to show before somebody can find a house that they like?
Tons, and it probably takes a couple months before we actually get something accepted.
Yeah. So we're getting close to the first half of the show, and I want to make sure that you come back and listen to all of the things that we are about to tell you, because we're going to be talking about why it's so difficult to find a house on Long Island, why you should never buy a house from a for sale by owner, and why FSBOs are overpriced. Those are the things that we will be talking about when we come back. And, we want to make sure that you come back with us, right, Sam?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. We'll see you soon.